The easiest way to blow up your clothing brand is to build your personal brand first. Personal brand is probably something you heard time and time again, but it's very powerful. A personal brand can open up opportunities outside of your clothing brand. If you have an engaged audience, they'll support you no matter what you do. Music, YouTube, or even selling socks. Having a strong engaged audience is highly valuable, and I'm going to teach you how you can start to build yours today. Okay, the first thing you have to do is pick a niche. Since you're watching this video, I assume you'd be picking fashion. Pick your niche depending on what you are trying to get into or what your interests are. Don't worry about being stuck in a box. You can always expand later. But you first want to build a community of your target audience. If I want to leverage my personal brand to start a clothing brand, then I will make fashion content to attract other people that are already into fashion, hence making it easier to sell fashion to that audience. It's the perfect crossover. Another example of this in a different industry is if I wanted to sell an ebook about cooking, I will make cooking content to build an audience that would be interested in that. Make content for people that are interested in your product. An example of someone who did this was Hollywood Shaq. If you're in the clothing brand space, you're probably familiar with him. He has 300,000 followers on his personal page, 60K on his brand page. As of recording this video, he's essentially became his own influencer. He doesn't have to send out his pieces to influencers. He could if he want to, just to have more exposure, but at this point, he really doesn't have to. He can just use his own self to promote. He's doing influencer marketing with himself. On his personal page, he makes fashion content in his own clothes and in other brands' clothes as well. His content brings in potential customers because people that are consuming that type of content, they're obviously into clothes. And his style, streetwear style, they're obviously into streetwear. People watch what they like. You don't want to promote your clothes in every single post. He has a good balance of promoting his clothes and making fashion content for other people too. Go to his page, you'll see it's mostly other people's clothes, but he also promotes his own clothes too. He has a perfect balance of this. He's following, I would say, the 80-20 rule in my opinion. 80% of his content is just fashion content and other people's clothes, and 20% is him promoting his own product. Just like I said, you don't want to promote your clothes in every single post. Just make good content and the people will come. In my opinion, influencer marketing is the most powerful marketing in the clothing industry. Hence why big brands like Gucci, Louis, and Hermes does this, but just at a higher level than most people could do it. Gucci recently did a luggage campaign with Kendall Jenner and Bad Bunny. Huge celebrities with cult followings that are influenced by what they do, have, and like. So if they like it, their fans like it. If they're wearing it, their fans want to wear it. They would be more likely to buy the luggage now than before this campaign. They see them wearing it, oh, that's cool. I want to wear it too. People are naturally followers, and hence why they are called influencers. They influence people to do things. They influence people to buy products. They influence people to act a certain way. Just look at YouTube. Illuminati, for example. If you look at the newer YouTubers, you can see a lot of influence Illuminati had on the new YouTubers today. Like, he the one that started these my career build jokes, and you see he influenced a whole new generation of YouTubers doing the same thing, but just in their own way. Now it's time to build your own personal brand. First, pick a simple and memorable Instagram name. Something that rolls off the tongue well. Don't be cringy with the name. It can be really simple. Just something that's easy to remember, easy to type in. Simple. Reels are king right now on Instagram, so I suggest doing those, but don't neglect fit pictures either. Have a 80-20 rule. Use the 80-20 rule for this. If your main goal is to grow, Reels are king. I also suggest finding a few fashion influencers that have good content you like and see what's working for them and make it into your own and make it better. Don't forget Virgil's rule. If you are worried about not having money to afford the clothes for outfits, don't be ashamed to thrift. Hollywood Shaq said when he first was coming up, he thrifted. And now look where he is today. Don't let pride stop you from living your dreams. Now go put in the work. Don't be lazy and don't expect this to be fast. The title of the video is Easiest Way to Blow Your Clothing Brand, but it's not easy. It's the easiest. If you already have a brand and already have an audience, it's easier to sell products to them. But don't think that this is going to be something that happens in a month. This is going to take time. You're going to have to build this out. And don't worry about an expensive camera. Use your iPhone, take the reels, and as you grow, get better equipment, get better this, get better that. Just over time you're doing this, but you want to build a foundation. Thank you for watching this video. Subscribe for more clothing brand videos and leave a like if you found this information useful. And comment any other questions you have and I will make a video on them in the future.